Hi guys. Yes, where have I been? Well, I've been around, but I was busy. I was being a student this week. I actually contacted a company about a week ago, and the company's name actually is International Cosmetic Care, and they have I think 3 or 4 different products under their umbrella. And the reason I went there is not the reason I am speaking to you. I'm actually speaking to you today about sanitizers. And yes, this says Herbal Glow, not Herbal, what's the other one? Herbalife. That's not that. This is Herbal Glow, okay? So there's been a lot of stuff on the media. Oh gosh, I mean, we can't turn on the TV, right? We're hearing about coronavirus. And yes, it is really, really scary. But you know what? It's really important that we have our facts. It's really important that, there's power in knowledge. And so the more we know and the more we understand and make sure that we get it from the correct people and the correct sources, the more in charge we are going to be of our own health. And, there's so much to be found on YouTube, on Google, Pinterest, Instagram. That's great. There's some great stuff out there, but not necessarily the people that we should be listening to get the facts. So I really hope that everybody just takes a deep breath. And like I say, World Health Organization is got a website, and that's probably where you should be going. I'll put that link down below. And of course, your local authorities hopefully are giving you the correct information too. Not in all cases, but let's snap this up, people. Let's go. It's very scary. I understand. And we've had different things in my lifetime that have come up as well. And hey, as I'm speaking to you, I'm more vulnerable because so all you younger ones need to really find out the information so you can help your parents to make sure that they get the correct information. Okay, because that they don't start to worry about things they don't need to worry about, but do have the knowledge of the things they need to do to protect themselves as much as possible. Okay, just one quick break, you guys. All my regular subscribers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support always. I really appreciate it. I always really appreciate the great comments I get as well. So thank you, and a like. Thank you. Now, if you're just to my channel for the first time, thank you for being here. Lady's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, so have one. And I really hope that you subscribe to my channel, just that little red line, that little subscribe thing right there. Thank you very much. And leave a comment. Where are you coming in from? Really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, so what happened, I got to spend a whole week with a gentleman called D.R.Segal, who is the owner of this company. And I met some fabulous people there. Actually, I've got one gal that I just is awesome. And I think she will be watching this video, I hope, from the Philippines. And so it's really important, like I said, we get the right information. This company has come up with something. Can you guys read that? Yes. Did you read that? 80%. With 80% alcohol. In this little bottle, it has the formula that is recommended by the World Health Organization. So with no further ado, thanks for being here, guys. I hope you really enjoy this video, and I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman that I had the privilege of spending a whole week with and learning so much more. Mr. D.R.Segal. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm pharmacist D.R.Segal, and we manufacture Herbal Glow hair and skincare products, as well as Segal Solutions and Feels Like a Facelift anti-aging skincare. And I think most I want to talk to you today about is one of the biggest needs that people have right now. And because of the coronavirus, as anyone all over the world knows, it's affecting China, not only in the W.H.O area, but all over China, as well as affecting not only people all over Asia, but it's affecting people, I think, all over the world. And I have friends in Australia that I know that are being affected. There's people in Los Angeles. And right here in Vancouver, there's 2 things that people are looking for. Right now, they're looking for facial masks. And then the second thing is hand sanitizers. And I would say that the main manufacturers right now are completely out of stock. And from the understanding that I've seen, I've been to locally in Vancouver here, we have the Shoppers Drug Mart, we have Save On Foods, we have London Drugs, and these drugstores are completely out of stock of hand sanitizers, and there are lineups of people literally outside the stores that I've been to that just cannot find hand sanitizers, and they're looking for any source of alcohol to be able to kill the germs. So as a pharmacist and as a manufacturer of hair and skincare products, we decided to see, is there any way that we can find a way to produce these products? So my chemists have worked on this the last few weeks, and we have access to the alcohol, which is very fortunate, as we've had a license for the last 30 years. So we have access to the alcohol, we have access to all the ingredients, and we've been able to come up with a formulation that is really going to be, it's quite a breakthrough, and I'm excited to share this with you, that it's available starting next week. So what happened was, when we created the formula, we realized that there's most of the hand sanitizers in the world right now are 60% alcohol, and I was very, very fortunate to come up with a document, and this is the most important thing. This is a document that is from the World Health Organization, which is the W.H.O, and this is, I guess, the gold standard, how they lay the rules for all the health conditions all over the world. And when you look at the one little specific area, which is just hand care hygiene, you can see that on page 2, it gives you the exact formula which they suggest and they recommend as the best way to fight any kind of virus. And in their particular formula, they have stressed that it's 80% alcohol. And most hand sanitizers on the market are 60% alcohol. And they believe that 60% alcohol, although it can kill a lot of germs, will not kill all the kind of germs that are required maybe for this particular virus. And so that is why they're recommending, it's 80%. And on top of that, they recommend that you use 1.45% glycerine. And the reason why they've gone with that, of course, is that alcohol is very drying to the skin. So to overcome the reaction of the drying, they've recommended 1.45%. And we've tested that, of course, and it's perfect. And we know that if you use anything less than 1.45, it's going to be very drying. And if you use any more than 1.45%, then it's going to be too sticky, the formula. So we know that's the reason why they've chosen that, and that's what we're using as well. Plus, they're also saying that we should be using hydrogen peroxide I've always been interested in ingredients, and I used to work in my father's pharmacy, and I used to collect all these ingredients. Come take a look. Look, it's all natural, different natural ingredients, different extracts. Look over here, all these extracts here, I'd say. So we've got all kind of things we're working on in the future. Yeah, when the products come in, then we do our testing. Then we do the pH. Mm-hmm. Every batch is tested for pH, for viscosity, and then we test everything. It goes in the incubator to see what temperature. Because if we sell to Saudi Arabia, or if we sell to different countries that are hot, you want to see what's going to happen. We have to watch what happens to it in different temperatures. So that's quite a part of the process, and everything gets tested. Like this is the sanitizer, for example. The sanitizer, if you use tap water, just regular tap water, it goes like that. Mm-hmm. And that's what I would say most sanitizers use is tap water. It's cheaper and easier. But in the World Health Organization, they say use distilled water. So that's why we use distilled water. So that alone is it has to be clear, because distilled is much cleaner because you put it on your skin.
Organization has a formula. You want to follow their formula, exactly, right?
So
you don't want to compromise.
So we use, and it has to be 1.45% of glycerine, 80% alcohol, 1.45% glycerine, and that overcomes the dryness of the alcohol, because alcohol by itself would be so drying.
Yeah, it is. That's one of those.
So a lot of people are just buying alcohol,
but
it's very drying. So they and then they use 1.45. If you use anything less, as I said in my video, if you use any less or anything more, it's going to actually affect the whole formula. If you use too much, like 1.85, is going to make it all sticky. But ours, people love ours. It's absorbed quickly. It's it's not sticky and it smells nice.
Yeah, it is.
0.125%. So we've decided to stick with that exact formula. We're not going to play around, and this is the formula that the WHO have recommended. So why not? And right on our packaging, we actually say WHO recommended hair rub formulation, as recommended by the WHO. So we're very excited to be I think the first. I don't think I've seen anything personally myself in the world today that has this particular formulation. And so And not only that, we've also added to this particular formula, just to enhance it, to make it really complete, we've added, there's 4 other main ingredients we've added. Is the aloe vera, which everyone knows has a real healing property to the skin. We've added the vitamin E, which of course is a humectant and a great moisturizer. We've added tea tree, which is in itself an antimicrobial, antifungal, antibacterial, so it's a beautiful product. Witch hazel, which gives the skin a tone. And then we've also added the lemongrass essential oil, which is just so fresh. And I mean, it's just so amazing. I just can't stop using it myself. I mean, I carry one of these around with me everywhere I go now. Explain our brochure that we've come out with this particular product. It's a 60 ml bottle, which is of course the most convenient. It's a travel size. It's something that you can use very easily. It has a spray bottle. We explain the formula, and in fact, we have a small factory. She's going to not just 200 on the plane, and she's going to sell it to other Philippines. She's got distribution. She's going to go to salons, and we've really had to limit the customers who we can sell to. So we're only really selling it to our existing customers, our distributors locally and across the country, and as well our distributors in different parts of the world. So we basically offer it to those people and to the retailers that we deal with, and consumers and people that use Herbal Glow and feels like a facelift. We're now offering this product, and we're going into production next. So there's different brands, you see, and then the doctors want to be another brand, and so it's a which will be I guess the middle of February right now. So the end of February we're going to have inventory. All right. We're basically only producing for the orders that we have in-house from our distributors that have given us a confirmed order. As well, we're going to produce extra, which is going to be for people who want some. So I'm going to give it to all my family, of course, and my friends. So if you're listening to this, you get a free bottle. And then it depends on the batch. This is 4245 batch. So if anything happens, we know the batch number. And then this particular machine can do non-stop. This will be nice. Yeah. It'll just be filling, and it'll be coming along, labeling, coding, and then boxing. So the more automated we are, the quicker it'll be.
Oh yeah.
So that's these are labeling machines.